Hello, this is Galactic Sweets, and I'm here to show Pokemon Moon. I'm just going to be doing playthroughs certain parts of the game, and so without further ado, let's start. Sorry if the camera's a bit off center. You have a message from the Alola region's own Professor Kukui. Hang on now, give me just a sec. Hey there, good evening. So the day has finally come that you're moving to Alola. Alola is a region made up of several islands. There could be... I can't read. That could be the reason this region is chock full of nothing but rare Pokemon, yeah? There's no shortage of cool Pokemon out here in Alola either. Such mysterious creatures. You'll find them all over in the grass and caves and the sky and sea. Here in Alola, we love our Pokemon. We depend on them heaps. God, okay, I cannot read, I'm sorry. We depend on them heaps too. Some of us even battle with them, if we call ourselves Pokemon trainers. Rockruff, can you wait until I'm done talking to play? Alright, I gotta ask you some questions about yourself so I can introduce you to everyone. Which photo should I use for your trainer passport? That will get a selection of 8 characters, 4 male, 4 female, the different skin color. You cannot change this after you select it, so be wary of that. This is the one I will be going with. And you can't, I could show you the bottom screen, but I have the camera set up such a specific way I don't want to risk moving it and putting it out of alignment. But I'm going to name myself Gala, G-A-L-A, which is just a shortened version of Galactic, which is part of my username. So you go by Gala? 10-4, good buddy. I'll let everyone out here know that you're on your way. Okay, if someone watching this in the future knows what 10-4 means, please explain in the comments, because I have no idea what that means. Gala. Yeah, that's a name that hits you like a thunderbolt out of the sky. Woo! Can't wait to see you in person then, cousin. Gala, come help me with these boxes. Ah, could anything be more soothing? The first evening spent under Alola's calm moon. I feel like I could stay out here all night. But that's enough of that. Time to unpack all these boxes. And thus, the greatest lie in this game was told. Meowth, go get Gala for me, would you? With that, just press any button to get... I said any button to get out of bed. Okay, you need to move, excuse me, you can't just press any button. But yes, basic controls, D-pad does not work for movement this time. Hold V to run. Simple, use a circle pad to move. X opens a menu, and you can see there's a save option and an options option. I really hope that didn't mess up the camera. Crap. That was bad. It was all in the name of explanation, I swear. And there's options down here. We can change the text speed. We can change whether you show battle effects or not. I'm just going to set the text speed to fast, so text doesn't take forever to come up. You were out like a light, weren't you? You ought to be full of energy by now. So Gala, are you pumped to meet some Alolan Pokemon? I don't know. I heard they're all pretty slow. Oh, someday you're going to learn to have to It's true in my Let's Plays, and it's true here, I cannot read. To have a little wonder in your life. We're living in the Alola region now, the beautiful islands everyone wants to visit. I'm sure the Pokemon living in a place like this must be friendly, right? So why don't we go ahead and let the professor in? Or he could just let himself in. Hey there, Gala. The name's Kukui. Good to meet you, cousin. You gotta be tired after that long trip all the way out here to Alola. Feel any jet lag? We sure are a long way from Kanto out here. It's still nighttime out here, yeah. Professor Kukui, yes, we just arrived yesterday. Oh, hey there, Mom. I just let myself in. Oh, and call me Kukui, would you? Welcome to Alola. Of course, I still remember seeing you battle the Indigo gym leaders back in Kanto all of those years ago, you know? I've been in love with Alolan Pokemon ever since, so I finally decided to come here myself. I was supposed to be visiting there to research Kanto Pokemon moves and all. I thought I knew a thing or two about battling, but those Kanto gym leaders proved me wrong. And trust me, buddy, the trainers here in Alola are a lot tougher than the ones at Kanto. Hey now, Gala. Let's get a move on to the next town over, cousin. Time for you to meet the Island Kahuna and get yourself a Pokemon, yeah? Yeah, sure, the Kahuna who lives in Icky Town is always happy to give any kid who wants to have an adventure with their first Pokemon, yeah? But don't try taking on the Kahuna yourself. The Kahunas are crazy strong Pokemon trainers. They're unbeatable for folks like me and you. They'll simply give my girl a Pokemon? Then those Kahunas really are worth meeting. Hurry and get ready, Gala. Your bag and hat and things are still in the boxes in your room, I think. And didn't you leave your copy of Adventure Rules on your desk in there too? Yeah, we'll have a styling hat. It won't look like a chicken hat or anything. Nope, not at all. So we head back to the room, and yes, you have to press A to enter doors now. The camera's a bit out of focus. Well, in focus now, but... Alright, so we come over to this box, press A, and we put on our bag and hat. Yep, styling hat, right? I'm honestly not that big of a fan of hat. And the big fan of the hat, and the first chance I get, I'm going to take it off. But, yeah. Come on, Kukui, don't lie. Your mom there, she's sure looking forward to you getting your first Pokemon, yeah? So let's get going to Iki Town. It's time to get a Pokemon. With that, we can just head straight on out. Yeah, I was a little worried about playing at nighttime with the glare. In fact, I want to test something out really quick. I'm going to cut the video here so you won't have to see me testing out stuff. So, video editing magic, do your thing. Alright, so I messed around with the brightness a little because at night in this game, the camera picks up a bit of a glare, so I turned down the brightness so it looks a little nicer. So with that, let's move on. Now this is more like it, yeah? Welcome to Paradise, cousin. This is the Alola region. Folks here in Alola get along by living together with Pokemon and working together too. After all, you can go anywhere, yeah, as long as you got Pokemon helping you out here. That's why you gotta go get you to the Kahuna. First, we're gonna have to head to Iki Town. And of course, it wouldn't be the beginning of a Pokemon game if we didn't have someone who talked about the amazing potential of science. If the camera will focus. I believe in you, camera. You can focus. It's like if I go off of autofocus, you can see like a bit of, it looks a bit weird, at least in recording. Yeah, so the power of science is amazing. You can trade stuff just by pressing buttons. Let's put Odyssey. Oh, whoops, I did not mean to cover though. Right. I like this view though. The view looks really nice. Let me get anything new. We do have a bag feature now on the bottom that we can just go and it's sort of our inventory. I'm actually also going to show the save screen really quick, just so show you what it looks like. It's a little longer than Gen 6 games, the time it takes to save, but what can you do? You can refocus. There we go. So I showed you that. We keep going. Focus, camera. So Gala, you loving Alola yet already? I mean, I've been having issues with focus and brightness. Hey, don't sweat it, cousin. It's pretty normal to feel a bit unsure when you're in a new place. Oh yeah, look there. It looks like an excited Alolan trainer's come to us. Professor Kukui, you gotta recommend another move for me sometime, please? Why? You already know which moves you want to use, yeah? You come find me next time your Pokemon learns a new move, and then I'll battle you. See that? If you had a Pokemon with you, you could dive into the tall grass here, yeah? To try to catch some wild Pokemon to add to your team. Then trainers go up against one another and battle with the Pokemon they love. Come on, young goose! Yes. How is it? You're the new kid that just flew in. Let's have a Pokemon battle sometime. Having Pokemon gives you a whole new way to communicate with other people, see? Now let's get moving. Iki Town is right over there. And we're here. This right here is Iki Town. This town is where folks come to worship the Pokemon that watches over Melemele Island. Tapu Koko keeps us all safe and happy, see? Sorry, I'm going to have to cut the video here really quick. Okay, sorry about that. I was a bit too loud because it's my camera. No! Oh, come on. Alright, there we go. I was a bit loud, so I'm going to have to be quiet, but I think I can just solve that by turning up the video in the actual video volume in the editor, so it shouldn't be that much of a difference to you, hopefully. Alright, what's going on? What's going on here? We were supposed to meet everyone right here, yeah? Maybe they're all back there on Mahalo Trail. That's where the ruins of our guardian deity, Tapu Koko, are, yeah? You can't miss him. He looks just like a kahuna. Great description there. So that you want to go ahead and just head forward. He said the trail is to the back. Really? You want to go up to the ruins? I don't know what you hope to find there. You just go ahead and head on. Oh wait, hold on. I think this guy? A mysterious creatures Pokemon. Okay. Hold on, there's someone here with a really... Here we go. On sunny days like this, I just want to wander around following the wind, don't you? Yep. Sunny days like this, where the moon is all in this bright in the sky. So, if you actually played the demo, you should recognize this area. This is where you came with the Tauros, and you met the mysterious old man. Unfortunately, he's not here. Instead, we got... You can't come out. We'll get in trouble if anyone sees you. And you can also see in the demo it was actually stopped right there. There was just a solid wall. Ah. Help. Please save Nevi. Pew! Yes, I know my voice acting is a great 10 out of 10. Those Spearow are attacking it, but I'm too afraid to go out there. My legs feel like they might give out. So we go ourselves. And the bridge isn't probably going to hold. Pew! Oh, thank goodness. You tried using your power again, didn't you? Oh, Nebby. You know what happened the last time you used it? You couldn't move for ages after that. I don't want to see you like that again. No, I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry, Nebby. I know you were trying to save me that time, and I couldn't even help you in return. What is that? Pew pew! A sparkling stone? It feels almost warm somehow. Please forgive me. I'm so grateful to you for helping us out of that dangerous spot. Are you the kahuna? I think the stone must belong to you. Please don't tell anyone about this, about seeing Nebby. It's a secret, okay? Come on, into the bag, Nebby. Pew. And thus a glorious meme was born. I'm worried you might get attacked again by some wild Pokemon or something. I know it's too much for me to ask, but do you think you could see us back to town? I mean, I don't even have a Pokemon, so... Alright, if you want... Oh, that was close. If you want to, soft reset for ideal starter Pokemon, save here and do not get close to Lily. I'm actually cutting it really close right here. I'm gonna go ahead and save really quick. But, like, just another step forward, and it automatically takes you back. So, yeah, that is your last point to save before you can get your starter Pokemon. Hey, Gala, looks like you missed the Kahuna, yeah? But you found my assistant, oh yeah! Looks like you already met, but just in case, this is my assistant. Oh, yes, you can call me Lily. And Lily, this here is Gala. She just moved here to Alola. Take good care of her. So, you're also one of the professor's acquaintances. It's nice to meet you. The Kahuna is back. Kahuna Hala has returned. Our Guardian's chosen one is back. Only one of the strongest Pokemon users in all Alola, yeah? Everyone just loves saying yeah in this game. Have I missed something? Nah, but where'd you go off to, Kahuna? I thought we were meeting here. I am Kahuna of this island, after all. Whenever there is a problem on the island, it is my duty to resolve it. Sorry, Lily, what were you saying before? She wasn't saying anything, but okay. For some reason, I thought I saw Tapu Koko flying about. Oh, yes, Kahuna Hala. Nebby was being attacked by the Spearow on the plank bridge when this girl helped it get away. But the bridge collapsed, and I thought both of them might fall to the bottom of the ravine. And that was when the island's guardian deity swooped in to save them. Woo, that's something you don't hear every day. Oh, although it is said to protect us, our Tapu Koko is a rather fickle creature. Yet our guardian was moved to save you. Kukui, my boy, I think we have cause to celebrate. It seems I should entrust this brave and kind young girl with a Pokemon of her own. We'll make a fine trainer out of her. I'm glad to meet you, child. I am Hala, the Kahuna of Melemele Island. Welcome to Alola. Young Kukui had told me of your coming. I'm glad we got the chance to meet today. Come, my Pokemon, let's have a look at you. With that, we have the starter Pokemon of Alola. I will be going over each one and giving you an idea of what you can expect. So first one we have is Rowlet. Second is Litten. And third is Popplio. Just as in any Pokemon game, you can only obtain one, you can't obtain the other two. Or most Pokemon games, I should say. Rowlet is a grass flying type and will remain that way until it hits final evolution, where it actually gets rid of its flying type in favor of a ghost typing. It ends up becoming a mixed attacker, with decent speed, at least for Pokemon in this game, but not that. But yeah, it's a good Pokemon. I've used it myself. I haven't actually used it in a playthrough. I've just used it in extra battle stuff, competitive stuff, Battle Tree, which is a battle facility at the end of the game. And I can say it's solid from experience. The only issue is it doesn't fare so well against Pokemon that it has weaknesses against. It'll go down pretty quickly. And in Pokemon Sun and Moon, you're going to be fighting a lot of trainers that will have an advantage over Rowlet. So keep that in mind. Next, we have Litten. Litten, pure fire, and will remain that way until its final evolution, where it will gain a dark typing, becoming Fire Dark. It's going to start out as a fast mixed attacker, and it will remain that way for its first evolution. However, once it hits its second evolution, it's going to sacrifice special attack and speed in favor of attack. So it's going to be more of a physical attacker that's bulky. Its defense and special defense, I believe, are roughly the same. So yeah, definitely early game, this is a really good Pokemon. It's really fast, and Its final evolution is really good. I've done a playthrough of this Pokemon. I really like it. And we have my personal favorite of the starters, Popplio. Pure water, and will remain that way until its final evolution, where it'll gain a fairy typing, becoming Water Fairy. It's very much, whereas Litten is the physical Pokemon, Popplio is very much the special Pokemon. However, unlike Litten, it is immediately that way. So, its physical attacks aren't going to be that strong from the get-go. Excuse me. And its special defense is higher than its defense. It is also the slowest of the bunch, however, in their final evolutions, Litten and Popplio's evolutions are tied in speed, while Rowlet's is just slightly faster. Overall, Popplio is a really solid choice, very bulky, has some really good moves. Definitely recommend it, especially if you're... I guess I can say from personal experience, I'm not really the best person to ask, but I feel like if you don't know what you're doing and you feel like this game's going to be a challenge, I would personally recommend Popplio. I feel like it is the most solid. However, Litten is also a really good starter. Rowlet might want to wait just because of how common its weaknesses are. And Grass is a weird defensive type. However, I'm going to go with Rowlet because, like I mentioned, it is the only Pokemon I have not used. So, and, I'll cover this in a second. Only when you have both chosen each other can you truly call each other partners. Oh, so little Rowlet has accepted you as well, Gala. Having accepted one another, you'll surely be friends for life. I'm gonna give it a nickname. I'm not really good with nicknames. I hope I spelled that correctly. I don't trust my spelling skills at all. You know what, I'm probably going to soft reset for natures anyway, so if I misspell this, I'm going to go back and just spell it correctly. But I'm going to name him Quill. Not original at all. I really hope I spelled that correctly. I probably misspelled it. It looks wrong. Like, you can tell when you just look at a word, you know it's spelled incorrectly. But I don't want to think about how to spell right now. I'll do it off screen, spare you the trouble. That's it, Gala. Now that you've got a Pokemon, you're a real Pokemon trainer, yeah? And here's a lovely gift from me to help. I didn't read all that. And we got a Pokedex. It's a high-tech tool that can record facts automatically. And we got a trainer passport. This is the equivalent of the trainer card in this game. So we now have a Pokemon option. With that, we have our Pokemon on the bottom screen. And you can sort of see their stats. What'd I get? Did I get minus special attack plus the... That's actually a good nature. I might keep this even if it is misspelled. The renamer isn't that far in. So, that's actually a really good nature though. Bish, huh? I'm actually a little torn. Alright. With that, when we head out over here, hey, you and me, let's have a Pokemon battle. Where's the fire boy? And what kind of Pokemon battle would that be if you don't even give your name first, eh? Fair enough, then I'm Hal, and my partner's Poplio. Your Rowlet looks really cool too. Yeah, so let's battle. I couldn't wait for you to find your way to Iki Town, so I've been looking all over for you. I don't really like to see Pokemon battles or Pokemon get hurt, but I'll watch for you. Oh yeah, your first battle already. Just have your Pokemon dish out some moves and see who wins. Woo! That you have a chance to save right here, not that you'll need it. You talk to Hal and confirm, and with that, you'll begin your battle. And with that, we have our first rival battle already. Against Pokemon Trainer Hal. He's going to have the starter that you are strong against, not the starter you're weak against. So if you picked Poplio, he'll have a Litten. If you picked Litten, he'll have a Rowlet. Oh god, that Quill is going to bug me for a while. So, should show the bottom screen here. You can see you have a fight, run, which you can't do. You can't run from trainer battles. You can check your inventory for healing items, and you can swap out Pokemon when we have more. And fight, which we can choose commands. But also to go over really quickly, you can see, nope, not run. Rather, you can actually see stat changes and ability of your Pokemon mid-battle. Oh, not that. You have to tap on the Pokemon like this, and you can even see your opponent's stat changes if they had his stats go up and down. You have moves, which you can tap on this little blue eye to see. Move information. You can see whether it's physical or special, power, accuracy, total amount of uses, name of the move, and the discrete description and typing of it. You can see Rowlet has 3, Tackle, Leafage, and Growl. Leafage is actually a brand new move to this game, so why don't we take a quick look at it. We have, it is a physical 40 power grass move. It's basically the grass equivalent of Ember and Water Gun, except it's physical. So with that, this lowers the opponent's attack, and this is just the basic attacking move. So with that, why don't we turn our attention back to the top screen, if I can get this recentered on it. Apologize if this isn't the best. You can see the Pokemon do sort of move around in battle. They'll pose, strike a pose, Poplio will sort of go. Normally the camera is locked in one place, but if you wait long enough to make a command, then it will just start to pan around like this. And as a first for the series, you can even see the trainers in battle. The top screen's cut off a bit, but you can see the Pokemon the trainer's using, the other trainer's using. So with that, when we go to select our move, just select the move. Since you'll always have the type advantage, you just always have to select the type move and you'll pretty much win. There's not much you can do. To my knowledge, Hal's Pokemon won't have the move that matches its type, so his Poplio will say won't have Water Gun. It'll just say have Tackle and then Growl. And that'll be true of whatever Pokemon he uses. They'll have the normal type physical move, and then it'll have the stat lowering move that'll lower your attack or defense, which depending on the Pokemon. So with that, let's go ahead and finish this fight. Quill gains 65 experience. Hoo-wee, that gave me chicken skin. Gala, right? Your Rowlet was awesome. Now that settles it. I'm going all out tomorrow. Gala? Would you be so kind as to give me a look at that sparkling stone you have there? Could it be? Tutu, isn't that? You were rescued by Tapu Koko at the bridge. Isn't that what I heard, Gala? So it even deigned to give you a stone. Perhaps you are here in Alola, Gala, because this is where you are meant to be. Allow me to borrow this stone for now. Fret not, I'll return it to you tomorrow evening. It would seem that you have the makings of a fine trainer. You must do us the honor of joining in our festival tomorrow. First, I'll make sure you get back home safe today, though, Gala. Lily, you two should come with us, too, yeah? Wouldn't want to go losing you twice in one day. You or that precious Pokemon of yours. Yes, I will keep an eye on. Oh, would you not try to escape the very moment that you were told not to wander off?